Daniel Craig says there shouldn't be a female Bond. That misogynist, jeez, just hates women, doesn't he? Huh? Fucking woman hater. Of course he is. He's James Bond. Fucking hate women. No, we've been talking about this forever. And of course they have to ask him, and they're probably going to ask him over and over and over and over again. Oh man, it's going to get annoying, but of course they have to ask this question. But he had a good response. He had the response that all of us totally agree on. Totally 100% agree on. We've talked about this, and it's just like, yes, this is exactly what we've all been saying. Daniel Craig addresses whether new James Bond should be a woman. Here's the quote right here, of course. He says, the answer to that is very simple. There should simply be better parts for women and actors of color. Why should a woman play James Bond when there should be a part just as good as James Bond, but for a woman? Yes! What? Crazy! And then, of course, they talk about Phoebe, and they talk about women being Bond and the code name and stuff like that. And she's got, she talks about that. But we've talked about this many times, guys. Even when they talk about, a black Bond. Idris Elba was always thrown out there. And a lot of us kind of went, yeah, that's fine. Idris Elba, it's fine. We kind of just collectively kind of went, it's Idris Elba, guys. I mean, it's fine. Have you seen the man? Jesus Christ. So... But at the same time, I've always, we've all said this too. It's like, stop doing the whole swapping and let's do a female reboot or let's reboot and do a race bend and whatever the fuck. It's like, no, just create something new. Can you expand the world as opposed to just using existing characters and then just swapping them out? We've been talking about that forever. And, he's I'm on meth again. Yeah. Fucking Jesse Pinkman showed up. No, but yeah, we've been talking about that forever. I've always had that opinion. It's like, just create more, just create more, just create more. And he had the perfect response, and it's not going to be the last time he gets asked that. I'm surprised. It's almost like people were almost trying to cancel him today, but everybody kind of went, well, he's got a point. He said the right answer. It's like, yeah, just make some more characters. And it's like, yeah, there's plenty of more. And it's funny too, because this goes over to like the Indiana Jones thing that was like talked about recently, because it's like if a female takes over Indiana Jones, and I'm just like, we don't need that. We have Lara Croft. We have Lara Croft. Somebody created a character that also finds artifacts and does all that stuff. Similar. There you go. You don't need to change, if we do that, then change it to, then reboot fucking Tomb Raider with Larry Croft. Huh? Yeah. That doesn't sound good, does it? So, we have that. There's nothing wrong with that. So, he's absolutely correct. Create more characters. You could create, the 00 agency has multiple agents. It's not just James Bond. It's definitely not just James Bond. And that seems to be what they're doing with what's her name that's going to be in this one. A lot of people were like, a lot of people didn't know how to take in the news. They're like, oh, she's going to be the new 007. It was like, yeah, she's the new 007. She's not the new James Bond. She just has the code name. There's nothing wrong with having the code name. That's not the actual name. It's all pretty ridiculous, but I don't know. No Time to Die. Looking forward to it. And he answered that superbly, and good for you. It's because this is why he's fucking James Bond, okay? He didn't like go all blowhardy and try to be like, yes, there very well should be. I think Chris Hemsworth said that. Fucking Thor. Yeah, good for you, Thor. I think he said, yeah, there should be a James Bond. Oh, fuck off. Or there should be a Jane Bond, whatever the hell. Like, fuck off, man. Come on. You're getting replaced by Natalie Portman. No, but at the same time, that's a different character that's becoming Lady Thor. It makes sense. It's not like he's getting like replaced. It's a character. It's a different character. God damn, just create more stuff, please.